Head coach for the Wildcats is Dan Wilson.
He doesn't like his job at all.
Now, let's meet your starting lineups for the Rochester Lourdes. Number 8, Allison Smith. Starting at forward, a senior, number 7, Emma Schmidt. Also at forward, a junior, number 19, Abby Witt. Also at forward, a senior, number 10, Sarah Draven. Head coach for the Eagles is Jeff True. Assistant coaches Matt Hansel, Laura Vanelli, Jim Red, and Todd Burnett. Now, all that are able, please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. The officials for today's game are Matt Holm, Ethan Anderson, and Mike Rizowitz. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Their experience qualifies them to administer the rules of the game. An attitude of good sportsmanship should be upheld by all.
All right, welcome to Graham's Arena in Rochester for today's non-conference game between the Eagan Wildcats and Rochester Lourdes Eagles. I want to give a shout out to Tim Platson and the Tim Platson family Wi-Fi plan for making this broadcast possible. The Wi-Fi here in Rochester and farm country, not very good, but Tim Platson to the rescue with this family Wi-Fi plan. So if you have some Christmas cards lined up, send them to the Platson household. Making this broadcast possible. Thank you, Tim and Colleen. Set get underway here. Last game before Christmas. And again, these two teams will play each other on Thursday in South St. Paul in the first round of the South St. Paul tournament. So next two games, Eagan versus Rochester. Back at center ice for the face-off. Jenna Rees on the draw for Eagan. And we're underway here from Rochester live. This is Platson. Played ahead in the neutral zone. But now is going to be Rees. Rees gains the red line. Into the zone, Jenna Rees. Shot on goal right away. Save rebound by Rees. Rebound again. And a whistle finally. Held for a face-off. Good start for the Wildcats. We're 18 seconds in and 2, possibly 3 shots on goal for Eagan. Controlled by the Wildcats. This is going to be Platson. With it, plays it down low to the corner. Rees there, but the Lourdes Eagles get it and play it out of the zone. Good work there by Barger to regain the puck. Play it into the Rochester zone. Bouncing puck, still in the zone. Lourdes gets it and played up to the neutral zone. Rochester at center ice, good play there by Marsh to break that up. Carly Marsh across the line, that's knocked off her stick and played deep by Platson. And I'll be delayed offside here, I believe is the call. Off the draw? Played behind the net. This is McKinnon with Marsh. Marsh has it, plays it around. On the half wall, Drugi. Back for Marsh. Off her stick, loose behind the net. McKinnon there for the Wildcats. Now Marsh stepping up is going to be Drugi to keep it in. But the Eagles get it. Headman pass won't go. Broken up by Coleman. Eagles get it back across the line. Guarded by Drugi. At the point. Wrist shot. And glove saved by Ruby Seeger. She makes it look easy. Hope for a face-off. Face off to the right of Seeger. This is going to be the Wildcats. This is Cooper on the half wall. Played it up to the line, but not out. Cooper gets it back and played into the Lourdes zone. Eagles have it behind their net. Pinching to keep it in is Stiff. And it comes to the Eagles and played out of the zone. Played deep by Lourdes. Platson behind the net. Platson with it. Up the boards to the half wall. But still in the zone. Lourdes with looking to set up. We're 2 minutes into the game. No score. From Rochester. Jenna Rees takes the puck. And then played on goal. Oh, it goes in! A goal for Rochester. And it's 1-0 Eagles, 2.5 minutes in for the first period. Back at center ice for the face-off.
Scoring for the Eagles, an even strength goal. Number 23, Lindsay Pike, unassisted.
Back come the Wildcats, now down 1-0. Played it around the boards. Platson there for the Wildcats to keep it in. Eddie Platson with it. Now Stiff on goal, just wider than that rather. Pinching is Schreiber to keep it in. Plays it down low. And the Eagles regroup up 1-0. Rochester with it in the corner. Breakout pass. No, good read there by Decker to keep it in for now. And played to the line and out by Rochester. Played down low, and it's going to be Seeger leaves it for Platson. Up the boards, but kept in, and this is going to be now Schreiber with it off her stick. Bouncing puck, Platson there, and it comes behind the net. Platson with it. Played ahead. Oh! Player taken out, play goes on. That comes Lourdes on goal. Blocker saved by Seeger. Bouncing puck. Play to the corner. Now at the point, Lourdes with it up 1-0. And now Cora Hall on the half wall with Decker, Holland Decker for the Wildcats battling. Here comes the Lourdes shot, goes wider than that. And Lourdes with the centering pass, nobody home. And it comes to the point, kept in by Lourdes, guarded by Hall. Lourdes cycling here, up 1-0. Shot, Seeger the save, and she'll hold for a face-off. 12:34 left in the first period. 1-0 Rochester. Shots 3-2 in favor of Rochester. And the face-off to the left is Seeger. Coleman with it in the corner. Lourdes keeps it in for now. And now behind the net. Berger played around for Cronkite. Cross ice pass for Barger. And Julia Barger gains the red line. Gets it into the zone. Shot by Rees over the net as it was deflected. Moves in front now. Bouncing puck. Cronkite to goal. Emily Cronkite ties the game. 5 minutes into this first period, and it's 1-1. She picks up the loose change and buries it.
Scoring for the Wildcats, an even strength goal, number 4, Emily Cronkite. An assist to number 6, Julia Barger.
Barger on the assist. Cronkite from Barger, and it's 1-1. Reese taken down. They're letting them play here. Oh, we do have a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty. Seeger is off. 6-on-5 for the Wildcats. Berger shot deflected by Barger, and there's a whistle for some reason. No one from Rochester touched it, but a penalty on Lourdes and a power play for the Wildcats. A tripping penalty has been called. So, with the score tied 1-1, the Wildcats go on the power play. Face off, of course, in the Lourdes zone. Genovese will take this face off, but it comes to Rochester. Played around to the half wall.
Dig it out.
Reese there for the Wildcats. Reese has it for Platson. She tees it up. Shot. Oh, and a big save there by Hansen, the goaltender for Rochester.
Oh.
At the point, Platson again. Down low for Reese. Wildcat power play here. Platson. Slap shot. Oh, that's going to hurt. Good block there. And shipped out of the zone down the ice. Platson behind the net. Still plenty of time. 1:25 to go in the Wildcat power play. Cronkite with it now. Circles around.
There you go. You got it right.
Emily Cronkite
Whole side.
with it. At the red line now. Cronkite across the line.
You set up. Get there.
For Reese. Reese. Bad angle. Won't shoot it. Now Cronkite. And we got a whistle here as the net came off. 1:05 to go. In the power play for the Wildcats. Net conveniently comes off. Off the draw. Cronkite plays it. Back to Cronkite now. Thinks about it. Barger to Cronkite. Cronkite with it for Platson. And Platson chips it to Reese.
Nice. Go help.
On the half wall, Jenna Reese with it. To the net, went wide. But now it's going to be Cooper. Cooper for Platson.
Shoot.
Platson thinks about it, but no. Reese in the dot. That shot won't go. And played up and down the ice. Still 28 seconds to go.
Coop.
In the power play. Still time for the Wildcats.
Yep.
And now off.
Somebody's got to go.
Played deep by Barger. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Reese, but no, it comes to Coleman. As the power play expires, Schreiber has it and gets it deep as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Eagles with it. Now looking to break out. Cooper putting pressure on. And McKinnon there as well. McKinnon and Cooper. But it comes to Rochester and they carry it out of the zone.
Good back check. Good back check.
Schreiber with it.
Right away.
In the corner now for Cooper. Cooper plays it ahead.
Got to skate.
Looking for Marsh. And Cooper gets it on goal. Glove and left.
Come on, girls. You got to hustle off.
Lourdes looking to break out. But Schreiber breaks that up and plays it back in. Wildcats touch up. It's good at the line now. Lourdes with it behind the net. Pressure by McKinnon. At the point, it comes out. Schreiber plays it back in and behind the net. Lourdes trying to break it out, but no. They do actually get it out of the zone and play it down the ice. Seeger leaves it for Berger. And Berger has it. Played ahead for Stiff. Stiff at the red line now. Knocked off first stick and Lourdes has it back. Across the line. Forced wide by, and a good play there by Droege. Played ahead. Now for Hall, and Hall gets it deep.
Someone's got to go in there then.
In the corner, Lourdes with it. We got a whistle here, and a penalty coming up. It's a slashing penalty on Eagan.
No, number 9.
On Rochester, rather. Thank you, Tim. A slashing penalty on Lourdes, Sawyer Fleming. So with 8:17 to go in the first period, a power play for the Wildcats, their second one of the game. Generese, a clean win for Cronkite. And now it's going to be Barger for Cronkite. Cross ice for Pladsen. Pladsen waiting. Slap shot, Pladsen, just wide of the net. Cronkite there. Barger to Cronkite. Pladsen now. Top of the circle.
Shoot.
High slot, Pladsen shot. Hits traffic and played down the ice. Still plenty of time, minute and a half to go. In the Wildcat power play, we're 1-1 from Rochester. Halfway through the first period. Played ahead by Cronkite for Rees. And Rees around one player into the zone. Generese knocked off the puck.
There you go. Go, go, go.
Glove by Cronkite. Pladsen has it. Off. Referees let him play. Barger there.
Come on, you got to hustle.
Played ahead.
Some urgency
And
here.
played back into the zone by Lourdes. Minute to go on the Wildcat power play. Played to the line and out. Now this is Cooper with speed into the zone. Maria Cooper across the line. Her shot wide of the net.
Come on, get it in there. Get
Rees pressure there on the half wall with Cooper. And played down the ice. Seeger will leave it with 40 seconds left in the Wildcat power play. Cronkite behind the net. Cronkite with it. Into the zone. Emily Cronkite through traffic. Now she holds up to the point and just out of reach. Wildcats regroup with 22 seconds left in the power play. This is Jenna Rees.
Come on.
Into the zone. Rees with it. Shot. Oh, just over the net. McKinnon there for Eagan. She's taken out. Rees there. She's rubbed out as well.
Use your points.
Rees with it. Now at the point for Coleman. Coleman tees it up. Her shot. Nice shot there by Coleman. Rees plays, or Schreiber plays it to the corner. Got another penalty come up on Rochester. A cross-checking penalty or boarding. And a whistle goes. 6:07 to go in the first period. And the Wildcats will have their third power play of the game. It is a cross-checking penalty on Rochester.
Allison Smith, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Face off now in the Rochester zone. Wildcats 0 for 2 so far on the power play.
Get over there.
Played around. Schreiber keeps it in. Plays it around. McKinnon for Marsh. That won't go, and it comes out of the zone. Coleman for Schreiber. Played into the zone. Lourdes gets it to the line. Kept in, though. This is Carly Marsh. On the power play from Stiff. Stiff for Schreiber. Cross ice for Coleman. Off her stick. Coleman gets it back. Plays it into the corner for McKinnon. Centering pass won't go. Bouncing puck for Schreiber now. Settles it down and plays it for Stiff in the corner. To the line and kept in by Coleman for Schreiber. Oh, dangerous play there. And back comes Rochester. They're letting them play here. Coleman behind the net. For Stiff. Stiff at the blue line now, red line. She gets it deep. And played back on by Lourdes. 50 seconds left in the Wildcat power play. This is going to be Barger at center ice. Into the zone. Forechecking with her is going to be Cooper. Under 5 minutes to go in the first period. And 35 seconds in the Wildcat power play. Poked by Pladsen. Now Cronkite. Cronkite high slot. That was Rees rather. Now Pladsen, slap shot, hits traffic. Pladsen gets it back. 20 seconds left in the power play. Plats in for Rees. Play to the net. Nice save there by Hansen.
Gotta go help.
And played out by Lourdes down the ice. That'll do it.
Hustle.
6 seconds left in the power play. Well, one last chance for Barger across the line. Shot blocked. And we're back to 5-on-5 with 4:02 to go in the first period. Still 1-1. Cronkite there. Good read for Cooper. And Cooper brings it across the line. Maria Cooper shot. Saved by Hansen. Rebound by Cooper again. Still loose. Great chance there for the Wildcats. But no. Back comes Lourdes at the red line. Guarded by Rees. And there'll be a penalty here. And first power play for the Lourdes Eagles now as Jenna Rees gets the gate.
A minor penalty has been assessed to the Wildcats. Number 10, Jenna Rees. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
A cross-checking penalty. Shots 9-4 in favor of Eagan, but the score is 1-1 with 3:38 left in the first period. McKinnon will take this draw. And it comes to Rochester on the power play for the first time tonight. In the corner. Now at the point. Lourdes with it. Cross ice. Chance here. Shot. Deflected. Oh, and a chance at the side of the net. Played around.
Come on, we gotta get some mustard on that.
Kept in by Lourdes. Eagles with it. At the point now. At the top of the circle. Shot. Seeger the save, and she'll hold for a face-off.
You can't just go on and leave her alone.
1:26 left in the Lourdes power play. Off the draw, controlled by the Eagles. From this point, shot goes wide of the net, and Schreiber there for the Wildcats. She's taken out. And the Eagles have it back on the power play. At the point. Now played into the corner. 1:05 to go. And the Eagle power play at the top of the circle, now the dot. Played down low by Rochester, patiently looking to set up. Good puck went by Lourdes, but no shots yet. There's a shot on goal, and Seeger gloves it for a face-off. Nice save by Ruby Seeger with 49 seconds left in the Lourdes power play and 2:26 to go. In the first period, still 1-1. Face off now for Coleman. Played around on the half wall. Lourdes gets it back at the point.
Get out there.
Still on the power play is Rochester. Coleman taken out. Lourdes gets it. Bodies everywhere. And Coleman ever plays it around for Cronkite. Still in the zone. 12 seconds of power play left. Played. Bouncing puck. Behind the net. Lourdes with it. Tied up by Schreiber. And now Cronkite. Relieving the pressure. She's got Barger right to 5-on-5. Cronkite across the line. Behind the net. Bad angle shot, rather. And gloved by Hansen for a face-off. Minute and a half to go in the first period. Still 1-1. Shots 8-10 in favor of Eagan. McKinnon takes his face off for the Wildcats. And Lourdes has it, though. In the corner. Turned over, but Lourdes gets it back. And played up and out of the zone. Eagles into the Wildcat zone. McKinnon there for Eagan. Nice play there by Savannah McKinnon. Mallory stiff across the line. Shot. Glove saved by Hansen. She'll hold for a face-off. 1:03 left now in the first period.
Now's a good time to go get your Chuckle Puck. Buy those Chuckle Pucks at the end of the arena. Chuckle Puck taking place at the second intermission.
Face off to the left of Hansen. McKinnon wins the draw. Now it's Berger cross ice for Platson, who plays it to the corner for McKinnon. Centering pass. Chance here for Platson. Her shot hits traffic. Loose puck behind the net. Now McKinnon has it. Centering pass. That won't go. And back comes Rochester. Guarded by Berger. But the Eagles across the line. Berger takes her player down. And there'll be a penalty here on Eagan, as CC Berger is going to get the gate with 38 seconds to go in the first period. And a second power play for the Eagles.
A minor penalty has been assessed to the Eagan Wildcats, number 16, CC Berger. 2 minutes for holding.
Holding penalty is the call on Berger. Coleman buying some time in the corner. Berger to help out. Play out of the zone. Played back in, though, by Lourdes. This is Schreiber. She will ice it with 17 seconds to go in the first period. Of course, if the Lourdes Eagles don't score here, the power play will carry over to the second period for about 1:20. But right now it's in the Rochester zone. Eagles have it. Guarded by Cronkite. And that'll do it for the first period. Shots 10-8 in favor of the Wildcats. That's 1-1. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second period.
Hey, welcome back for the second period of this matchup between Rochester Lourdes and the Eagan Wildcats. First period, of course, announced by the voice of Eagan girls hockey, Rick Schreiber. We have a 1-1 tie after one. Eagan will be a man short. C.C. Berger got called on a very questionable call, pulling down a player. And that, of course, for Eagan, it's Ruby Seeger, the senior. Coming up now for Rochester's Lourdes. There's Sawyer Fleming, the 7th grader, taking the draw. She's got Emma Schmitz, who's been a pain in this Eagan girls side since she's a U12. And controlling the puck is Cronkite. She fires it, rifles it down. Behind that is Hansel. Hansel gives it to Emma Schmitz, who we've talked about many times. Schmitz racing up the side. She crosses the blue line and is picked off by Cronkite. And she fires it down, and Hansen for Rochester has to make the save. She throws across to John Wick 3. Wick gives a puck up to Fleming. Fleming behind the net. Fleming give it to Schmitz. Schmitz is out there with Hansel. Hansel now with the puck for Rochester. She loses it to Cronkite. Cronkite with the shot just goes wide. Pinching it is Barger. She lets it go. And Smith controls her long pass. Trying to get it to Dravis. A little too far, and there is Jenna Reese now. Reese, partner Coleman, and Coleman fires it down. That should chew up the clock. There's McKinnon behind the net. McKinnon loses the puck to Fleming. Fleming for Rochester, give it to Emma Schmitz. Schmitz for Fleming, it gets past the Eagan player. Eagan at full strength of lackluster power play there by Rochester Lourdes. McKinnon throws down deep, and Marsh is the first one out. Oh, Marsh gets slashed by Fleming, no call. And racing up the side now, it's Dravis. Dravis loses it to Marsh, and Marsh fires it right back down. There's a long pass now. Dravis just dumps it down deep. It goes behind Seeger. Going after is Coleman. Coleman controls. Coleman to Marsh. Marsh trying to make that pass to McKinnon, and it's going to go too far, and it's going to be icing against Eagan, and it's going to come to the left of Ruby Seeger. 15:01 left in this 1-1 tie. Taking the draw, it's going to be behind for Rochester. Going up against Catalina Decker. Decker, who's done quite well with the draws, but she loses this one. Taking the puck now is Gallagher. Gallagher for Rochester throws behind the net. C.C. Berger pops the puck up to Showborough. Emily. This is to Catalina. Decker fires it down behind the net, throwing it down deep. Going after is Cora Hall. Cora Hall, whose dad Steve just had rotary cuff surgery. I really don't know if he needed it. He couldn't throw a baseball if his life depended on it. Puck comes away with it. It's John Wick 3 for Rochester. She crosses on, leaves it behind. Heim with a shot. Seeger makes the save. Berger behind the net. Leaves it for Catalina Decker. Here comes Decker. Now Decker's a long pass going to Cora Hall. Hall across the red line. She just fires it down deep. Hansen makes it. Oh, it gets past Hansen. Oh, one-timer. Schobert almost punched it in. Behind that now, it's Reese. Reese loses the puck. And coming over is Nora Drugi, the 9th grader. Drugi gives up to Cronkite. Cronkite fires it behind the net. Going behind the net is Ripper Grope. Schreiber keeps the puck in. It goes down deep behind the net. We've got several players coming. Jen Reese now. Reese gives it back to the punt. There's Schreiber, shot deflected. Oh, it just goes wide. Smith tries to clear the zone. And she gets it up over to the side. There's Fleming now. Fleming loses it. She hangs on to it, but there's Emma Schmitz now. Schmitz, her own player. Schmitz with a shove. Just goes wide. Ruby Seeger knocks behind the net. Oh, the long pass by Reese. A dangerous, but it works. Here comes Cronkite, a breakaway. Emily Oh, and Emily just missed it up. It's out front again. Barger with a chance. That just goes wide. Reese controls. Reese fans it, but gives it back to Schreiber. Schreiber down deep in the corner. Cronkite shot and Hansen hangs on. Oh, it gets away from her. Back to Schreiber again. Schreiber back to Barger. Barger steps in right out front. Oh, a nice one-touch pass. Barger gives it to Cronkite. Cronkite flips it over Hansen's shoulder, and Eagan goes up 2-1 with 12:43 left in the second period. A nice job there by Barger. Threw it down deep, and Cronkite with their second goal of the game flips it up over Hansen's shoulder, giving Eagan a 2-1 lead with 12:43 left in the second period. Here's a draw, won by McKinnon. She gives it to Platson. Platson's pass goes through everybody. That's going to be icing. And it's going to come down to the right of Ruby Seeger. Cronkite with their second goal of the game, giving Eagan a 2-1 lead. A little shout out to Marissa Coleman watching the game. Watching Jack Coleman's son, Marissa's nephew, Watson, live in Eagan. Kept it in as John Wick 3. But coming over there goes Maddie Platson now. Pass across the blue line. She rips one. Knocked down by Smith from Lourdes. Smith gets the puck over to Fleming. Fleming's pass gets picked off. Platson throws it out front. Stepping up is McGowan. McGowan behind the net. There's McKinnon trying to get the old give and go. Just got picked off. And Fleming comes away with it. Coleman fires it down deep to McKinnon. Just loses her stick. And with the puck now, it's Smith. Smith loses McGowan. McGowan gives it to McKinnon. McKinnon throws it out front. And we're racing on. Now we got a 2-on-2. Here's Fleming now. Fleming's shot goes wide. Coleman behind the net. Controls. Gives it to Stiff. Stiff gives it to Drugi. Drugi tries to clear the zone. Kept in. The shot by Hansel just goes wide. But behind that, it comes right up front. The puck laying there. McKinnon knocks it out of the zone. Fleming tried to fire it back down, and Stiff sends it down the ice, and that's going to be icing. 11:07 left in the second period. Eagan, 2-1 lead. Shots on goal, 12 for Eagan, 9 for Rochester. Shout out to Sidney Coleman's grandparents also watching the game in Bloomington. We're going to go all three of them, Dick, Cheryl, and Barb, all watching the game in the comforts of their house. Here comes Jenna Reese now. Jenna Reese clears the zone up. There's Barger now. Barger races up the side. Barger's shot just goes wide. Drugi pinches to keep it in. Coming away with it now, it's Emma Schmitz. Oh, and Jenna Reese is right there to fire the puck back. Reese gets slashed. Oh, Reese gets taken down, no call. Coleman's pass. Picked off by Dravis. Dravis around one player. Dravis' shot. Knocked out front. Coleman controls. Loses it to Emma Schmitz. Coleman using those softball skills. Knocks it up to Jenna Reese. Reese goes around Dravis. Oh, and she gets slashed by Emma Schmitz, and Emma's gonna go. Slashing at 10:15. Emma Schmitz, they announced tripping, but that was slashing on that one. The draw is gonna come to the left of Corrine Hansen. We've got McKinnon out there with Marsh and Stiff, the defense. Schreiber and Coleman, all seniors out there. And they're going to kick out Fleming for taking their time. McKinnon loses the draw, but Marsh controls. Carly Marsh behind the net. Leaves it to McKinnon. McKinnon throws it out to Coleman. Coleman's shot out front just goes wide. Schreiber pinches, keeps it in. Oh, and controlling it was Pike, and Pike rifles it down. Coleman racing after it. Coleman comes away with it. Coleman's pass too far for Stiff. And throwing it right back down is Verness. There's Coleman behind that, sets up shop. Coleman leaves it for Schreiber. Jenna Schreiber bring the puck up. Schreiber across the red line. Schreiber gets to McKinnon. McKinnon now holding on to it. Back to Schreiber. Schreiber to McKinnon. A minute left to power play. McKinnon behind the net. Out for the Marsh! A Marsh score! A nice give and go there from McKinnon. Gives it to Marsh, and Carly Marsh buries it. A power play goal with 9:17 left in the second period. It gives Eagan a 3-1 lead now.
Wildcats a power play goal. Number 14, Carly Marsh. Assist to number 19, Savannah McKinnon.
And the assist goes to McKinnon. With 9:17 left in the second period, Eagan taking a 3-1 lead. Fleming now taking the draw for Rochester. Against Cronkite, who's playing center between Stiff and McGowan. Cronkite wins the draw to Nora Drugi. Drugi to Stiff. Stiff fires behind the net. There's McGowan. McGowan leaves it for Cronkite. Emily hanging on to it. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on McGowan's going to go for elbowing. You knew that was going to happen. That's the even up call right there.
All right. Change scoreboard.
The minor penalty has been assessed to the Eagles, number 9.
Oh, it's going to go against the Eagles. Fleming's going to go for elbowing. I thought they were going to give it to McGowan there, but Eagan on the power play again. 9:02, here we go. Here's that first play. Here's Platson now. Platson back to Cronkite, who's already got 2 goals today. Back to Cronkite. Cronkite, oh, a dangerous pass to Platson. With it now, it's Reese. Reese steps up. She takes a shot. It's laying out front. Hansen makes a save. And ends up on Reese's stick again. Back to Platson. Oh, the one-time pass over to Cronkite. Got away with that one. Cronkite shot a lot of traffic out front. Just goes wide. And John Wick 3 clears his own, but Platson knocks it down using those soccer skills. Here's Jenna Reese now. Jenna Reese with some speed across the blue line. Reese going behind Hansen. Reese is looking. She stops. Reese, oh! Cooper got taken down from behind. No call. Barger gives it back to Cronkite. Cronkite back to Julia Barger. Barger steps in. She takes a shot. Hansen knocks it aside. Cooper gives it back out front. The shot just goes wide. He goes Reese with a drive. Oh, Reese's shot gets knocked down by Hansel. Oh, and Hansel's hurting. Oh, that one hurt her. Trying to clear the zone at Schmitz. Platson gives it to Reese out front. Barger with the shot. Right up front, there's Cooper. Cooper with that golden opportunity. Maria had 2 whacks at it. But Hansen covers up with 35 seconds left in the power play to Eagan. Maria Cooper is shaking her head on that one. I'm sure Tony Cooper is watching the game at home, and he's probably upset that his sister didn't bury that one. Here's Reese now. Reese loses a draw, which doesn't happen very often, but she controls it again. There's Platson. Platson's one-timer. Hansen the save is laying out front, and she jumps on it. The puck was laying there, and Hansen jumps on it with 7:27 left in the second period. Eagan with that 2-goal lead. There's Jenna Reese wins the draw, gives it back to Platson. Platson back to Jenna Reese. Oh, she had the back door open. Barger was sitting right there. And Hillebrand just knocked it down to thwart that attempt. Here comes Cronkite. Cronkite up to Reese. Jenna Reese now. Gets up to Barger. Barger crosses those. She stops, but dumps it down low. Power play is over now for Rochester. Coming back to Platson. Platson throws it behind the net to Cooper. Oh, Cooper loses the puck. Hildebrand takes it, tries to clear the zone, but kept in by Coleman. Coleman's shot gets knocked down. And there's Fleming now. Fleming, oh, a nice job by Cooper to come away with it. Maria's got 2 plays. Oh, she gets rid of the boards hard. No call. Heim threw Cooper in the boards. No call. Coleman now gives it to Cooper. There's Maria. Maria spins around. Maria now throws it back to Platson.
Push it up, push it up, push it up, push it
Maddie
up.
hanging on to it. Maddie flips it up. And there's a hand pass there. A hand pass called against Heim from Rochester. Of course, that should come all the way down to the left of Green Hansen. 6:12 left in the second period. Eagan with a 3-1 lead. Shots on goal, 18-10. Taking that draw now, it's Catalina Deckert. She gives it to Showbro. Back to Nora Drugi. Drugi throws around behind the net. There's Smith now for Rochester. Smith fires up to Emma Schmitz. Hildebrand trying to break out. Nice job by Corhall to pinch to keep it in. Uh-oh, and Decker. Oh, Decker got away with one there. Here comes Emma Schmitz. Schmitz makes that long pass. And Coleman's there to pick it off. Coleman up to Decker. Decker knocks it down deep. Going after it is Emily Showbro. Smith from Rochester fires it around. She controls it. She's up to Emma Schmitz. Schmitz just flips it out. That should be icing, but that's not going to make it. It comes to the right. There's Coleman. Coleman up to Hall. Hall's pass gets picked off by Schmitz. And coming with it now, it is Decker now. We got a 3-on-2. Here comes Decker now. Decker takes a long drive. Hansen pushes to the side. There's Smith now. Smith pass is picked up by McGowan. Rochester tries through the zone. And Mallory Siff knocks it behind the net. Allison Smith again for Rochester. Try to come up. Drugi pinches, keeps it in. And then Smith just fires it down deep. Drugi controls it for Eagan. Drugi's little flip pass. Pinched. And here comes Coleman. Coleman, the stiff. Stiff up to Cronkite. Here comes Emily up the side. She's got 2 goals already. Shot just goes wide. Pinch kept in by Schreiber. Got away with that one there. We had too many players on the ice. Schreiber knocks it down deep again. Coming away with it is Hildebrand. Hildebrand tries to clear the zone. And Schreiber controls and she fires it right back in. Hildebrand trying to get the puck up to Eckerson. Eckerson's shot just goes wide, and Schreiber's going to go for tripping on that one. A weak skater. An even up call there for Eagan. A very homerish-y call there on that one. The player, Emma Schmidt, stepped on Jenna Schreiber's stick, and Schreiber goes 2 minutes for tripping. Rochester now controls.
Wildcats number 23. Jenna
Schreiber goes 2 minutes. We got out there, we got McKinnon, Platson, Coleman, and Marsh. And behind the net, it's Maddie Platson. She fires it down behind Hansen. Hansen controls, going after McKinnon. Going after the Schmitz. Emma Schmitz carrying the puck up. Oh, nice job by McKinnon. Oh, but Schmitz comes away with it. Schmitz racing on the side. She's got Platson. She goes around there. Coleman's there to intercept it. The referee does a nice job. Thank you, referee. Coleman's got 2 players on her. 3 players on her. Schmitz is back to Wick. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz back to Wick. Wick back to Schmitz. Coleman's right there. Just misses it. Coming out front now, there's the shot, and Platz is there to knock it to the side. Behind that, there's Fleming. Fleming back out front, there's Platson's down. She's getting up gingerly, and McKinnon's there to fire it down.
Get a break, get a break, get a break.
Tim Platson yelling at Maddie to get a break, but Maddie stays out there. Oh, there's a pass picked up by Reese at 2-on-1. Reese scores! That's a shorty right there. Wick tried to make the long pass. Jenna Reese, Johnny on the spot, picks it off, and then she buries it past Hansen. An unassisted goal at 2:40 in the second period, and Eagan goes up 4-1. Jeff True for Rochester's not happy about that play there. Here's Jenna Reese, wins the draw again like she always does. Goes back to Coleman, and Coleman fires it around the net. One behind that now is Wick. John Wick 3 tries to get passed up, picked off by Jenna Reese, and Nora Drugi picks it off, and she fires it back down. A lot of playing time for the 9th grader. Oh, Barger is taken down from behind, no call. Rochester making a long pass. There's Drugi now. Drugi leaves it. Picked off by Heim now. Heim behind the net. Heim giving it to Fleming. Fleming out front. There's John Wick 3 with a lot of traffic out front. And Ruby Seeger with the save. Power play's over. There's Drugi. Drugi tries to get up to Barger. Picked off by John Wick 3. Gives it back to Coleman. Coleman's pass gets picked out up front. There's a lot of traffic. But coming away with it is Jenna Reese. Reese, she's got Cronkite with her. Reese, a little toe drag. It just goes wide. Coming away with it. Oh, Eagan in the middle of a change. Luckily, Cronkite was there to pick it off. Here comes Jenna Reese. Reese goes up the stiff. He goes now up the side. Stiff with the side, and Hansen knocks it to the side. Behind the net now, it's Stiff. Stiff gets taken down, no call. Travis now, pass gets picked up, here goes Reese again. Reese shut out front. Oh, Schober almost with a tip, almost went in. Cronkite gets taken down behind by Travis, no call. Placid pinches. And Travis just fires it down, icing with 55 seconds left in the second period. Eagan holding on to a 4-1 lead. The draw coming to the left of Karina Hansen. Catalina Decker out there again with Cora Hall and Emily Shoreborough. Cora Hall, we're not sure if she's going to score because Steve Hall is in attendance. It appears every time Steve Hall is gone, Cora Hall scores. Hopefully we can stop that from happening. Behind the net now, Travis. Travis gives it up to Schmitz. Schmitz goes around one player, around two players. She controls it. Schmitz loses the puck to Hall, goes behind the net. There's Schreiber. Schreiber gives it up to Platson. Maddie behind the net. Maddie's taking a look. Gives it up to Emily Shoreborough. Shoreborough got long pass to Hall. And was just picked off by Hansel. And Hansel just knocks it back down. Schreiber knocks it back down behind the net. Controlling the puck now, it's Hansel. Hansel Rochester fires it around. Picked up by Platson. Platson shot. Oh, just goes wide. Here comes Cooper now as a whistle sounds. Eagan holding on to a comfortable 4-1 lead. Coming back for the third period of again to be voice of Eagan girls hockey, Rick Schreiber.
Nice job, Ruby.
Oh.
Here we go, start of the third period. Wildcats up 4-1. I'll fix that scoreboard in a second. Now play behind the net.
And that's just but there's so many good.
Kept in by the Wildcats. Up 4-1, and back comes Lourdes, though. Platson back for the Wildcats. And it comes to Jenna Rees for Eagan. Rees through traffic into the zone. Now behind the net, Cronkite chasing, but it comes to Lourdes. Played up to the line and out by Rochester. Into the zone comes the Eagles. Played deep for a line change. Schreiber there for the Wildcats. And now Cooper. Just Cooper with it in her own zone. She carries it out with speed. Maria Cooper across the line. Knocked off her stick. And the Eagles get it back. Play it into the Rochester bench for a face-off. Face off in the Rochester zone.
Especially these girls at this level possession.
Play back into the Eagan zone now. This is Drugi for the Wildcats. Behind their own net. Guarded by the Eagles. McKinnon. Cross ice pass for Marsh. She's got one already on the power play. And now the Eagles get it back at the blue line. Play to the line, but not out yet. And Rochester will play it out to the neutral zone, and they have it now in front of their own bench. Eagles with it. Across the line. Slap shot on goal. Seeger the save. And now Coleman plays it ahead for Cronkite. Emily Cronkite across the line. It's good. Loose puck, though, comes to Rochester and played back out. This is Schreiber. Gains the red line and gets it deep. Pressured by McGowan behind the net. McGowan with it on the turnover now. Looking to set up. McGowan with it to the point for Schreiber. Her slap shot deflected wide of the net. Now Cronkite has it. Cronkite in the corner. 5-on-5 with 14.5 to go in the third period. 4-1 Wildcats. Comes to Lourdes and played to the line and out. Lourdes back across the line. Forced wide by Platson. Lourdes still with it. Now played in the corner. Rochester down 4-1 to the point. Cross ice pass through traffic, and Mallory Stiff a 2-on-1 on the turnover. Stiff across the line for McGowan rather. McGowan shot on goal. Then saved there by Hansen for Rochester. Played up to the line and out. Played back in. Played back out by Schreiber. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Schreiber with it. Knocked off her stick. Platson there. Bouncing puck. And it comes to Lourdes. Played back into the Wildcat zone. 13.5 to go in the third period. Schreiber with it. Looking for Decker. Or Schulber rather. That won't go. And the Eagles regroup at their own blue line. Played in the neutral zone. This is Platson. Platson through traffic across the line. Manny Platson knocked off her stick. And the Eagles get it back. Kept in by Schulber. And then played behind the net. Eagles with it. Guarded by Drugi. Eagles get it back at the blue line. Carried out now into the zone. Slap shot, and Seeger there, the save. Eagles get it back and play it into the corner. Schulberl played up and out of the zone, down the ice. They wave off icing. And now Lourdes breaks it back. Nice poke there by Schulberl to keep it in the zone. Shots 22-16 in favor of Eagan. Lourdes gets it back. Played to the line and out. And played back in by Coleman. Lourdes with it. looking to set up with 12.5 to go now in the third period. Good play there by Cronkite to break up that outlet pass. Coleman for Berger, and now Barger at the red line. She gets it deep, no icing as she gained the red line. Forecheck pressure here by Jenna Rees with Cronkite. Loose puck
Step up.
in the Lourdes zone. It comes to Rochester at the red line. Played now behind the net. This is Coleman. Coleman for Barger, and now Jenna Rees. Rees with it across the line. For Barger, her shot just wide of the net.
Just get after it. Get after it. Hustle. Don't come.
Lourdes gets it out of the zone. Played into the Wildcat zone. Seeger leaves it for Schreiber. Reverses for Pladsen. Now Cronkite, outlet pass right on the money for Barger. A good outlet. Across the line is Barger. Through traffic. Just off her stick though. Now behind the net. Battle. Barger 1 against 2. In to help out is going to be McKinnon. But it comes to Lourdes. Play it up to the line and out. Schreiber with it. For McKinnon. Now into the zone. Wildcats touch up. As Lourdes regroups in their own zone. Played up, down the ice. No. Knocked down by the Eagles. Into the zone they come. Across the line. Shot blocked by Pladsen. And played into the corner. Cooper there as well for the Wildcats. Cooper with it. Weaving through the neutral zone now is Maria Cooper across the line. Shot gets through and Hansen the save. Cooper gets the rebound behind the net. Tried to leave it for McKinnon. That wouldn't go. And the Eagles have it back.
I don't think it was
Back and forth here, non-stop play from Rochester. Pladsen for Marsh now, who plays into the zone, off for a line change. Forechecking is McKinnon. Played around to the half wall. At the red line now, loose puck comes to Coleman, who plays it deep. Pressure there by McGowan for the Wildcats. At the point, kept in. Drugi tees it up. Her shot gets blocked. This is McGowan now. Played to the corner for Rees. Rees with it at the blue line. And she will bring it out of the zone. Up 4-1. Not a terrible play there. Under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Avoid the turnover.
Yep, get over there. See, girls, forecheck. Forecheck, go help her.
This is McGowan in the corner, 1 against 2. Slap shot by Coleman. Hansen the save, rebound, and covered there.
How about a slash? Stick him out.
Show it to Kathy Platts in Washington, Sacramento. Granddaughters, Maddie. Want to say, Kathy, your son Tim was not in charge of the Sign Up Genius today. But it did get taken care of if you were wondering. So, we're back live from Rochester here. Shots 24-16 in favor of the Wildcats. Right at the blue line. Referee says play on. Right on the boards there. Some students in the way. But it comes down to McGowan and Rees for Drugi. Played ahead for Stiff. Stiff has it and plays it deep. Hansen leaves it. And the Lourdes Eagles looking to break out as the Wildcats change. All 5 skaters shot down the ice. They're going to wave off ice, and they say Drugi could have played it. Now Drugi has to go get it. Schreiber with it now for the Wildcats. Played ahead for Hall. Off her stick. Bouncy puck in the Wildcat zone. Shot from a bad angle. Seeger will hold it for a face-off. We're down to 8:43 left in the third period. Still 4-1 Eagan. In the Wildcat zone. Decker on the draw. Now this is Schobro. Schobro with speed across the line. Knocked off the puck though. Gets it back. Decker in to help out with Hall.
And then you drew 3 defenders, so now you got three of their girls in the
Play in the corner. Hall and Decker with it. Decker in the corner for the Wildcats. Slash penalty will not be called. Pladsen around 1 player. Pladsen around 2 players at the dot. Gets it back. Backhand shot just wide. Eagles have it now. Play it
Back.
out of the zone. Worked off the puck by Schulborough, and Hall has it now.
Right away.
Hall for Pladsen. Oh, looking for Hall. Hall was going off for a line change. 7:45 to go in the third period. Still 4-1 Eagan. Shot there, and Seeger gloves it and holds for a face-off. Don't forget, next game is going to be Thursday from the South St. Paul tournament against these same Rochester Lourdes Eagles, a rematch. Thursday afternoon. Coleman gains the red line, now gets it across the line. Coleman behind the net now with Cronkite. Cronkite 1 against 2, 1 against 3. Cronkite 1 against 3 still, and now reason to help out. Eagles get it though, as a Lourdes player lost her stick. Guarded by Barger into the Wildcat zone. This is Barger with it for Coleman. Head man to Cronkite. Backhand pass for Rees. Rees still with it. She's got one already. Play behind the net.
Oh.
Turned over. Barger's shot just missing.
They wanted us to
Dangerous there on a turnover by Rochester. Played back into the zone by Berger on net, and Hansen leaves it with 6:40 to go in the third period. Pressure by Coleman. She's knocked off the puck. Berger gets it right back in. Oh, it's going to be offside here as it hit McKinnon. 6:33 left in the third period. There you see the Wildcat faithful across the rink. Right there.
That's a nice way to put it, right?
Watch it from the reverse angle. And we're back down to ice level. Play in the Rochester zone.
There you go. It's good hustle.
This is Marsh with it. Played down the ice. No icing here. They're going to wave it off. And Seeger leaves it for Pladsen. And now Berger for Marsh, and now McKinnon. McKinnon looking for a Cooper. That won't go. And the Eagles get it back. Back comes Rochester across the line, down 4-1, but taken away. This is McKinnon now. That pass won't go. In the Wildcat zone, bouncing puck comes to Cooper, who gets it through traffic. Now knocked off her stick. And Stiff has it. Played into the Rochester zone. Turned over here, chance for Cronkite. In on goal, backhand shot. Great work there by Emily Cronkite. Cronkite still with it to the point. Schreiber tees it up. Her shot deflected. Bouncing puck comes out of the zone.
Hustle.
Schreiber regrouping. 5:10 to go. And she plays it ahead for McGowan off her stick. Turned over again. This is Cronkite across the line. Cronkite with it. Backhand shot. Covered. Oh, we got a cross check there. As Stiff is steamrolled. No penalty, I believe it has been called.
Get that number. Get number 17.
4:57 left in the third period now. Shots 27-17 in favor of Eagan. Off the draw. In the corner, this is going to be McGowan. McGowan with it. Stepping in front. Shot blocker saved by Hansen.
Top shelf.
This is going to be Stiff now. Pressure, but it comes out of the zone. Lourdes breaks back the other way. Forced wide by Schreiber. Play in the corner. Lourdes with it. Centering pass. Nobody there except McGowan. Still in the zone. Shot. Gets through. Seeger got a piece of that. And now Cronkite with it. Played ahead from McGowan. Oh, she is steamrolled. And there'll be a penalty here. A no-doubter as McGowan.
Should be 5.
Oh, appears to be okay. And the Eagan fans want a 5-minute major. We'll see what the call is as McGowan got steamrolled. Frustration penalty, no doubt. 4:15. It's a minor penalty. Remember that one, number 10. We got 3 more periods against this team. Getting physical here. And the Wildcats back on the power play. Face off now.
Come on, go help her. You gotta go help her.
In the corner.
Take it out and go help her.
Cooper with it. Knocked off the puck.
Control!
So now is Rees. To the point for Cronkite. Cross ice for Pladsen. Cross ice pass there for Barger. Okay, now in the corner, Cooper. Looking to center, nobody home. Rees for Pladsen. Rees' shot hits traffic, loose in the slot.
Yeah, good job.
3.5 to go in the third period.
Time, look!
Cooper with it. Cross ice pass there, won't go. Jenna Rees gets it. Power play for the Wildcats at the dot. Cross ice for Barger. Couldn't connect.
Somebody go help!
And the Eagles get it and play it down the ice.
Go help her.
Still a minute to go in the Wildcat power play. Cronkite with speed. Across the line. Look at the speed of Cronkite across the line now. Shot and a goal. Emily Cronkite on the power play takes it end to end to make it 5-1. That's a hat trick, and the hats rain down from the parent section and this side as well. Emily Cronkite, her 3rd goal of the game.
Unassisted.
That was a great throw.
Hey, did you get that on camera or what? That was a phenomenal throw.
Because he wanted to see the new hairdo. He wanted to match you.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
All right, 2:57 to go. We're back to 5-on-5. Wildcats up 5-1. 3 goals by Cronkite, with 1 from Jenna Rees and Carly Marsh, and it's 5-1. Shot there. Seeger will hope for a face-off. Shots 29-18 in favor of Eagan. A very solid performance by the Wildcats, looking to win their 3rd game in a row as we head to the Christmas break and the Christmas tournament next weekend. At the point, shot gets through. Seeger saves. Steers it to the corner. Now at the point, Lourdes with it. They play to the half wall, not out. Berger with it. She's being hassled. Now Coleman with it. Oh, that pass won't go. Lourdes gets it back. Lourdes with it to the net. No, wraparound chance. Save there. How did Seeger save that one? I have no idea.
On it!
At the point now, wrist shot deflected. And it comes to the Wildcats. This is Schobro at the red line. Now into the zone. Schobro through traffic. Still with it as Schobro as we're down to 2:10 to go. And the Lourdes Eagles get it back. Played down deep. Coleman there for Eagan. Played around the boards for Berger. Back to Coleman behind her own net for McKinnon. 1-touch pass. Schobro, nice play for Marsh. Into the zone is Carly Marsh. She's got one right from the dot. Shot. And a save there by Hansen. Lourdes gets it back and plays it to the line and out. Guarded by Schreiber. Shot over everybody. On the half wall. Chipped ahead nicely by Cooper for McKinnon. McKinnon across the line. High slot drop pass won't go. This is Marsh now.
Unselfish.
And Lourdes gets it back to the line and out. Pladsen there. Pladsen's almost taken out, but the other player got the worst of that one. As Lourdes comes back the other way. This is Pladsen again with 1 minute to go in the 3rd period. Mallory Stiff at the blue line. Looking for McKinnon off a stick. And we got a whistle here Delayed offside, rather, no whistle. As the Wildcats do touch up. McKinnon at the blue line. That won't go, and now Platson has it. Final minute, 45 seconds. Played deep by the Lourdes Eagles behind the net. Played up by Cooper to the line and out. Now McKinnon back the other way.
One more tally.
28 seconds left. McKinnon backhand pass won't go. And the Eagles get it to the line and kept in though on a good play there by McGowan. Played out of the zone. Schreiber gets it right back in. 17 seconds left as the Wildcats work the clock. Here McGowan to the net. Shot and a goal for McGowan to make it 6-1 with 12 seconds left.
Scoring for the Wildcats.
Look at the announcement here.
Number 34, Michaela
McGowan on the goal.
Assist to number 23, Jenna Schreiber.
From Schreiber, McGowan from Schreiber with 12 seconds to go to make it 6-1. Bouncing puck played in on goal, and Seeger leaves it there. Has 3 seconds to go, 2-1, and that'll do it. The Wildcats a convincing 6-1 win in Rochester.
Wildcats. Yeah. Go Eagles.
Get the grandkid on the TV.
Get the grandkid on TV.
Hang on 1 second.
Here.
Hang on. Oh,
Say, here's one of those
there we go.
sobbing Eagle fans.
He's a future hockey player.
There we go. I like that.
Say yay!
All right. There you have it. Good way to end. Good way to end it. Yeah. Thank you. Yep.
What time's absolutely. There you go. My granddaughter's playing out here now.
What number?
24. 8th grade.
Nice. Good to have them young. Good pace, right?
She was in 7th grade. She lettered it.
So we'll see you Thursday afternoon. These same two teams will play again in South St. Paul. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you Thursday.
Well, we'll see you guys Thursday. South St. Paul tournament. Rematch. Yeah.